Hey YouTubers, subscribe to Line Screw 1.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board.
Oh! Well, hello tubers. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy YouTube universe. Today we have to talk about the elephant in the room. And, yeah. Carolyn! Carolyn's RV life. She has posted on her threads that she had a boyfriend in her 20s that called her Piggy. Yes. Apparently she doesn't like to be called Piggy, even though if the shoe fits, well, you know how it works. And she obviously is referring to the Trump comment that was made on Air Force One. But you know what? Apparently, rules for thee but not for me. Apparently liberals like her can say all sorts of nasty things about Republicans and the Commander-in-Chief, President Trump. That's okay. Trump makes one little slip, and on the continuum of bad language, Piggy's pretty mild. Yeah, personally, I would have probably used the CU, ending in T word. More appropriate, more cutting, gets more to the point. I love the see you next Tuesday word. It's just so good. Even works in some beta boy, soy boy, or beta orbiter men. Yeah, exactly. So, the funny thing is, she's such a professional victim that she can't stop bringing these things up. Because, of course, you're not allowed to go over to her page right now in any of her videos and call her a piggy. No, no, you're not allowed to do that. But, apparently, she can say all sorts of bad things about, here's the long list. Conservatives, men, pretty much, except for the soy boy beta orbiters, beta boys, things like that. Liberal socialist men, those kind of men. Can't talk about Christian. Oh, she hates the Christians. Hates the Christians. Oh, even Philip. Oh, we're gonna have Philip do a cameo. Philip is cooing in on there. That's yeah, he's the bird brains of the operation. So apparently, she can say mean things about people she don't like. Trump calls one person Piggy, suddenly flashback 40 years to when she had a boyfriend that called her Piggy. But look, let's be honest. It's like people who, you ever work or know a guy who's really tall, lanky, thin? You call him Stretch. Yeah, you call him Stretch. Well, Carolyn, you call her Piggy. Now, she's a chunky monkey. It's getting bigger. And the funny thing is, it works so well because she brags about bathing on less than a cup of water. And pigs, messy, right? Carolyn, messy. We've seen how she lives inside of her RV. Now, I'm not being mean. I'm just being accurate. But apparently with the liberals, you're not allowed to be accurate. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. So, yeah. But it just reminds me of how if her victimhood monetization is not working, she has to throw it out there and remind people, oh, somebody called me a piggy. Well, now it stirs it all up. Somebody will also call her Piggy, and she'll flip out and pretend to be a victim again. She loves being a victim. She's a professional one. She's learned how to monetize it. Whereas, of course, she would say, Line Screw One cannot monetize being a victim because he is the oppressor, because he's part of the male-dominated patriarchy, especially because I've got the white privilege and all this stuff. White privilege? Yeah, sure, I do fly business class, first class, but occasionally I suck it up and fly economy steerage in the back. If I had white privilege, they would just clear the airport for me, and they'd have a private jet waiting for me every time. But they don't. Because guess what? I put my pants on one leg at a time, and I have to earn everything that I have. Now, of course, I keep getting the emails over the years about how I have ruined her channel by speaking truth. And I'm sure I'm going to get complaints again. Oh, how dare you speak truth and call her a piggy and talk about the piggy. Well, she brought it up first. Now, apparently, she thought years ago by trademarking her name, you're not allowed to talk about her because, yeah, it would be like an end run for free speech. If that was the case, Pepsi could put poison in their cans and you couldn't talk about the trademark. Right, come on. Come on. don't work that way. Well, she learned a very expensive lesson when she trademarked her name, Carolyn's RV Life, and she cannot stop people from critiquing or mentioning her name. Now, she's also got her crap all in a knot from somebody on TikTok that has stolen a bunch of her videos. She don't like people stealing her name or stealing her videos. In this case, actually, she does have a point. They did actually did not steal her name. They just stole clips from her videos and reposted it. And it happens all the time. What can you do? People steal from me. Who cares? It's the way it is, right? Unless it's really flagrant. You just report it, they take it down. It's the end of it. Like, no need to tell your friendlies, warning, don't watch. Just like they've been telling all their friendlies, don't watch. In fact, some of the emails I've gotten that she sent to YouTube to try to shut me down because she hates free speech, she thinks free speech is only for liberals. What up with that? She thinks free speech is just for nice things to say. Oh yes, unicorns, rainbows, lollipops, and all the children. Well no, free speech is about the hard issues of life. For goodness sake, Carolyn, put your head on correctly. There's something wrong with you. And of course her friendlies keep saying, well, you're just jealous. She makes more on YouTube. Oh, big deal. I make more doing this. Sleeping. I make more sleeping than she makes. In fact, she blames the fact that she's not making bank. Years ago, she made a lot of money on YouTube. She don't make a lot of money now. She's making so little that she could qualify for SNAP and EBT benefits. In fact, she's on subsidized health care that you, the taxpayers, pay for in Nevada. And in fact, she's a carpetbagger Nevadian. Did I say that right? Is it Nevadian? I don't know. People from Nevada, you can chime in. She moved there from California to avoid paying state income tax. Yeah, she carpetbagged, and she's not even a real resident of Pahrump. That's where she lives, Pahrump. But she's not really there. She's always somewhere else. Just took advantage of the rules like a liberal. So convenient. But meanwhile, we're supposed to not use the word Piggy. Well, you know what? On the continuum, the spectrum of the most gentle language to the most hateful language, Piggy's pretty light. And besides, when do people like conservatives that you see on YouTube like me complain about what I am called? Never, because we're thick-skinned. We're not crying and, oh my goodness, my feelings were hurt. You can't hurt my feelings because I don't give a flying F. Why can't Carolyn grow up? And I'm older than her, for goodness sake. Why do I look a little better? Oh, it's called showering once or twice a day. It's called, exfoliating. It's called shaving. She could even run a blade over her face and it'd make her look a little bit better. But apparently, the Piggy word, well, can't say that. Can't say the P word. But she had to remind you that she was called the P word by a boyfriend. Because, of course, none of us knew this, because we don't know what her personal life was like in her 20s. So she has to remind it to bring her into the Me Too movement of the Piggy movement. It's like so many women, these liberal women, it's like the Me Too thing. Suddenly, Me Too, Me Too, Me Too. Oh, he called me Piggy too, Me Too. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised she's not doing the blackface and pretending that she's a Floyd and that some cop choked her out. I can't believe her. She's out of control. But I respect her right to free speech. She don't respect my right to free speech or yours as a conservative. What up with that? Anyway, let's say hello to the bird brains behind the operation here. Okay, come on. Oh, there he is. Landed right on the hand. That's the bird brains behind this operation here. Philip, the dove. Say hello to the people. Say hello, people. Hello. Yeah, he looks so great under the studio lights here. His white, he looks very white. Yeah. Apparently, Philip, you got white privilege. Yeah, he's got white privilege and he can fly without paying for a ticket. What up with that? Should all the liberals get upset? Oh my lord. Anyway, Philip, okay, let's toss you back into the air and you can go back to doing what you do. See, this is the beauty of it. You just launch them. Watch. Launch! There you go. He's gone. Over and out. In the meantime, folks, you put a comment down below. And I'll talk to you soon. Oh, look who came back. Over and out.
I got you, I got you.